Hey everyone, it's Dana. Welcome back to Decorate with Dana, or welcome if you are new here. Today's video, we are going to go shopping together at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to take you through the store and give you an idea of the things I look for. I did this with Home Goods the other day. If you did not see that, I will link it up here in the cards, but I just like to give you an idea of items that I look for when I'm going to Hobby Lobby. I do not shop much at Hobby Lobby anymore, more because I just am trying to find those unique home decor pieces that I can use all year. But there are some of those at Hobby Lobby that I think are absolutely beautiful. So I want to give you an idea of the things that I look for, just to give you ideas. I always am now trying to find everyday decor that I can use all year, not just seasonal like spring and then I've got to switch it out in the summer. I will do that with florals and different items, but for everyday home decor pieces, I look for things that I can use all year. We will stop in the spring shop because they have some beautiful pots and planters. There's a couple of wall art pieces, and there's actually some kitchen items that I'm really loving also. And then we're just going to kind of stop at little different departments of the store, and I'm just going to give you an idea of a couple of the things that I really like. And of course, we'll end at the floral department. So with that being said, let's head out to Hobby Lobby. I will show you some items, and then we'll stop back here for just a small little haul of a couple things that I picked up. The first place I headed to when I came into Hobby Lobby was to the spring shop and to all these beautiful pots and planters. This one right here was one of my absolute favorites. I think it looks super expensive and heavy, but yet it is just a light resin material. They have it in that size and then the larger sizes. What I love about all these pots is not only can they be used outside in the spring and summer, but you can use these indoors all year for real or faux plants and trees, and I just think that these are all so beautiful. They have a large selection of the melamine outdoor serveware, plates, and dishes. This one in particular was one of my favorites. I love the cream color, and it looked like it's like raw clay around the outside, but these are melamine, so they are not breakable. I also loved these scalloped edge plates. I think they just add such a fun detail. This is one of my favorite art pieces that is in the spring shop. I love this large frame with large matting and then just a smaller, this is a still life type of picture, but they have ones that are landscape art also. They also have this beautiful large, I would say more abstract type of art piece with a dark wood frame, really beautiful. And then this next landscape art is probably one of my favorites that was in the spring shop. I think the frame is stunning, and I absolutely love the colors and the detail in this landscape art. I think this large dough bowl is absolutely beautiful. This would look absolutely stunning on a kitchen island filled with fresh fruits. And then of course these checkerboard throws. I love checkerboard print. I've said this for a while now. I think it's just timeless. Oh, I have to add in here, when did Hobby Lobby get shorts and sandals? But anyways, I also loved this large picnic basket. It's lined, or I don't know if it's necessarily a picnic basket, but it's lined. It'd be perfect for a picnic basket. I thought it was just really beautiful, and I love the inner lining of it. I also really loved these tall woven vases. These make a statement on their own without anything in them. This large pot was in the clearance section. Always check the clearance section because you can find some really great things. This handled pot, I own this. It also comes in a smaller size. It's absolutely beautiful. This is one of my favorite art pieces. It reminds me of like a little Italy town or something. I think it's so beautiful with the linen mat and the dark wood frame. I think that that is super high-end looking. And of course, we all know Hobby Lobby has some of those absolutely beautiful vases. This one is not specifically in the vase aisle, but the two-handle details makes it look very high-end and expensive. I also loved this brown one. I didn't necessarily love the color. I would probably do a DIY, but the shape was absolutely beautiful. There is a large selection of these big, beautiful cutting boards in all different shapes and styles. Cutting boards are perfect for putting along your backsplash in your kitchen to disguise an outlet or just to add some visual interest. They also had all of these beautiful wooden spoons and scoops, and they have a large selection of all of these type of items. So now we come over to the infamous vase aisle that they've added. This aisle is different than their regular vase aisle. They have a regular vase aisle in the back by the floral section. This one is more towards the middle of the store, but they have so many aged looking pieces that look really vintage and high end. They also, though, in this section do have some more modern type of vases. If that is your style, definitely check out this aisle because there's something for everyone, and they all look expensive and high end. Some were on clearance, some were not. I loved this little one-handled jug. I thought the texture on this was just so beautiful.
Autumn leaves, please hurry before I start to worry and his face gets blurry.
So this is probably my absolute favorite piece of artwork that I found in Hobby Lobby today. This is called like the vintage framed artwork. The frame I would do a little DIY on, but I did love this picture. I also absolutely loved these canisters. They look very handmade, even though obviously they are not handmade, but they look that way. The top's sealed, and I absolutely loved the coloring and distressing on these. Okay, so we are back home now, and I just want to share with you a few things that I picked up. And so yeah, let's get started. We're gonna start with just the one florals that I picked up. So just a side note, if you find things on sale, like one week the florals will be on sale, the next week they won't. And then same thing with like wall decor will be on sale one week, but the next week it won't. So you could pretty much snag everything at a 50% off discount if you are willing to wait. So anyways, the first thing I picked up were these really pretty wispy florals. Now, these are perfect for spring, but I think that they're also perfect for summer. I will keep these out for the summer. You can even keep these out with the fall and add some really pretty fall like florals or mums or something in here, and they make really pretty arrangements. I do not know what these are called. I will try to put the like style number up here on the screen, but they were $9.99, but they were 50% off. I only grabbed two. So these are really perfect for the spring because they remind me exactly of what I see outside. Well, not what I see yet, because here nothing starts to bloom until May. But anyways, what I will see is just when the leaves just start to bud. I think that these are absolutely beautiful. You can take your stems and you can bend them different ways to give them a little bit more of a natural look. You can have them stand up more in the vase. You can drape them over. I think these are just beautiful, and they are one of my favorites. Again, I don't know exactly what they're called, but I will put that style number up here on the screen. Pottery looking pieces look very high end and can really add so much visual interest to your space. So when I saw these, I absolutely love these. So they are like gray clay. They have like a little ribbed kind of design in here. It looks very handmade. They do have a seal, so it keeps everything airtight. They are food safe and dishwasher safe, so that's super important. So I switch out the canisters in my kitchen often. I like to leave the flour, sugar, oats out just because I do tend to get to those often. So I like to leave them out. Sometimes I switch between glass canisters, but this time I want to use these beautiful handmade looking pottery canisters. So there was this one was $12.99. These were on sale. This is the medium size one. Again, they have a seal lid, so I like that because it keeps everything fresh. Again, they are food safe and dishwasher safe. And this one was $9.99. And then the smaller size one, I really love this one because it adds a little bit even more brown, but I love that they're not all the same. That's what looks so kind of handmade looking about them, is that they're not all absolutely identical. This one was $7.99. The last thing I picked up is probably my absolute favorite, and that is this piece of artwork. This is actually called the Vintage Landscape Framed Wall Art Decor. I think that this is so beautiful. Now, the only thing I don't love, that I may probably use some gold rub and buff on, antique gold rub and buff, is to make the frame look a little bit more antique. To me, landscape art is such a beautiful way to elevate your space. I love the look of this frame and that it just has the large matting around it. I think that this is gorgeous. I think the landscape piece, or the landscape art itself, looks very vintage. This was actually sold out online, but I was able to find it in my store. So this was actually part of the spring shop, so it was 40% off. But I love this because I can use this all year. I mean, I would maybe switch it out at Christmas time because just to put something more Christmassy or more winter landscape like, but otherwise this can be used from now all the way through the fall. So I love that. Okay, you guys, that is going to wrap up this Hobby Lobby shop with me and haul video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, gave you a little bit of ideas of some things to look for when you're shopping at Hobby Lobby. If you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. It helps my channel out so much. And if you are new here, I hope that you will consider subscribing. I'm constantly posting decorating and lifestyle and baking and cooking type of videos, and I usually try to do 2 videos a week. So I would love to have you if you are new here. All right, you guys, I will see you in my next video. I hope you have a great day.
All this longing, but it won't hide. I dream about you every night. Winter cold, please hurry. Bring him home.